Welcome, my Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your What Do I Need read for this new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus, October 2020. I am your reader, Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, professional witch, professional intuitive, president of Drawing the Circle Productions, younger brother to a Scorpio. God, that I'm still here is a fucking miracle. The Archangel of Lions, Angelo Lyons, would you call me Mal? Hi, my beloved Scorpios. Oh my God, I've had Scorpios in my life every day of my life, I'm pretty sure, at least this time around. Welcome back, my subscribers. Thank you so much for your love and support through last week, which is tricky and transforming, but my friend who has been dealing with some health issues seems to be doing well. Last night his temperature spiked, but they took it down with Tylenol, and his doctors are on the case and not out of the woods yet, but doing better. So thank you so much, particularly if you are in the Angelo Lyons, Mal for short, private Facebook group. We've all been praying for each other and our friends and our family there in ways that we just can't do here on YouTube. So if you're interested, there's a link in the description box for that on Facebook. So I thank you so much. And if you are new to my channel, please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment to help me get my work out there if you like what I'm doing. My goal is 30,000 subscribers, even though I'm not quite at 2. I am a Virgo. We can plan shit out. Best laid plans of mice and men. So that I can have the membership button thingy, so that I can put my extended readings here, as well as maybe on Vimeo. I love my Vimeo account. I've got tons of stuff on there from like 4 years. I've had that account almost 5 years. So go check it out if you want to see some of my spiritual teaching stuff, although now I've got extended reads on there as well. They start here, they end there. 30 grand I can do the membership and have all of it as membership content. You pay 1 fee a month and you get access to all of it. Good. I guess that's about it for business. Let's talk about this reading, shall we? Let's get to the Scorpio stinger point. What do I need read? 6-card draw, 1 card from 6 different decks of cards. We've got 2 tarot, we've got 2 healing systems, and we've got 2 oracles showing you, giving you clues, tips, and hints about what you need this new moon, which is October 16th in Libra. It becomes new moon at 3:31 p.m. Goes void, of course, 6:11 p.m. Eastern time. So not a whole heck of a lot of time, depending on your schedule on that Friday, to do any kind of new moon magic stuff. But you still have the orb of new moon going into the next 3 days. 3 days in, 3 days out, right? So this is a general read. It's going unto Halloween. The moon in Taurus goes into Taurus at 10:49 a.m. So you might want to do your waxing side magic the night before on Friday, which is not bad, Friday to a Friday. But what I'm really getting about this, the guides, the masters, my teachers gave me a very specific intention for this reading. May these readings bless all hearts with healing, harmony, balance, and fortitude for the well-being of all, right? The quantum responsibility of us coming into healing, health, harmony, balance, helping to heal the world through the quantum entanglement of unity consciousness, right? Right, whatever. So keep that in mind as we're doing this. The readings have been very interesting this time around, even for a 6-card draw. There's been a lot of sexual romantic stuff going on here, and that would make sense. Oh, why? Because a new moon in Libra is sort of perfect for that kind of like romantic, sexual, you know, love magic. I mean, just love magic, as well as all the 7th house Libra stuff, right? So partnerships, contracts, legal stuff, right? So it feels like this is really going to be a waxing moon of like healing the heart, bringing it into balance, right? And there's so much connected to that through the Kabbalistic tree of life and the heart chakra and all that stuff too. So let's just get up in it. All the decks that I read are in the description box below. Stay in the present moment, focus on your breath. I will do the same, my beloved Scorpios, to get you the clarity, guidance, and grace for what you need for this new moon to full moon next. Good, enough exposition. Let's do this. Breathe. My goddesses, through the Daughters of the Moon Tarot, please, I need 1 card in clarity. Ooh, this is deep. For the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, what is it that they need to know that's going on inside of them? What they need to be aware of in their own internal world. And as Scorpios, that is pretty deep. and pretty hidden, not something that they share with the world so readily. But do they know? Is this part of the subconscious, part of the unconscious, or something that they are aware of? This new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus, October 2020. We've got the card of the Fool, the Dreamer. Major Arcana, not the first card, it's the 0 card. It's in between the world and the Magician is the Fool. So the Dreamer. So inside of you there is something being created, right? A dream is going on inside of you, something that would take a risk, right? My guide said to me decades ago, they go, every morning you wake up, it's the Fool card, right? Because you never know, stepping out of bed, whether it's going to be into, you know, a soft, squishy bedroom slipper or cat barf, right? You just never know, right? You never know. Turn on the light, you can do that. But there is that jump, that leap of faith. So a new beginning of a cycle, for sure, maybe emotionally, maybe mentally, maybe spiritually, although major arcana card, it's usually preparing for that launching into a whole new direction. Let's find out. From the Mythic Tarot, the voices of the gods, what you need to be aware of outside of you, right? So you've got the yin there with the Dreamer, the Fool. Let's see what the yang is. Please breathe. My gods of Scorpio, and my gods of water, Hades and Poseidon in particular, please. Can I have one card in clarity? For the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, what do they need to be aware of outside of them with that Dreamer, that Fool card on the inner? What do they need to be aware of in their yang, in their outside, this new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus, which will be the full moon in their opposite sign? That could be tricky, complementary, but tricky. Please, what do you see going on for them in the outside, this new moon to full moon next October 2020. 10 of Cups. All right. So we definitely have some water going on here now. 10 of Cups to me is the ecstasy card, right? It's not just about I'm happy. It's my cups are overflowing, whether or not someone else is involved. I mean, is this a card of true love? Maybe. But there's definitely a leap here into or toward something that the heart has dreamt of. Now, that can be in all sorts of different ways. It doesn't necessarily have to manifest itself as romantic sexual, but it could. But it could. So those are our two pieces of tarot narrative. Let's move into our healing systems. Let's look at what this is. We're going to be using the Chuck Spezzano Love Pack for a piece of luck, grace, or healing, and then the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn to get you the mantra that you need. Nice deep breath. All right, my Ascended Masters, I gotcha. Locked on, please. One card in clarity for the Scorpio collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. This new moon in Libra to full moon next in Scorpio. What do they need? What is the piece of luck that they need to be aware of, that they might not be aware of? What is the piece of healing that they need to embrace for themselves? What is perhaps the piece, I'll take that, what is the piece of grace that they need to allow in this new moon to full moon next October 2020? Play. Play. The luck card of play. You need to play. There it is. There it is. You do not have to jump into the crevasse, or someone's crevasse, you're a Scorpio, without fun. Like, this could be a fun thing, right? It's like, I know Scorpios, you've been burned before. I got it. Who hasn't, right? So there could be some hesitation there, but there's something calling your soul forward here. And it is emotional and playful. Right? Like, I get that. There's luck here. There's a lucky thing. If you get the opportunity to play, go play. That there's really maybe some recharging of your emotional batteries going on here. Maybe. Let's keep going. This might be a very fast read, because these are just sort of like hitting the table. Very clear and succinct. That's a hard word to say. Succinct. Breathe. My Ascended Masters, Again, please, one card in clarity using the Healing Mantra deck by Matt Kahn. What is the perfect healing mantra then? For the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, this new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus, considering they've got the dreamer, the fool inside of them, I can feel that, oh, I want to leap, right? And that 10 of Cups, I mean, that's going to play itself out so many different ways across the spectrum here of whoever's watching, right? But there's something playful here. So again, that could be work, that could be family, that could be, you know, romantic, it could be sexual, it could be anything at all, right? It could be a creative pursuit. So what's going on here? What is their perfect healing mantra that would help them with this new moon to full moon next October 2020? Honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. Now, I would say there are no womp-womp cards in this deck, but this is one that's really saying that things are not going the way that you wanted to. Doesn't mean they're not going the way they are supposed to be going according to a divine plan of yours or a contract or something like that. But there is fire raging around you, so to speak. Adversity. What is adversity? When we're trying to get something and just obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. You with me? I think we're all with that. We get that on planet Earth for 2020. But that a transformation is happening. A fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. And this feels like that yearning for that new direction and towards or about something very emotionally fulfilling and something playful. So let me read you this one because it's kind of a heavy card, one would think, honoring adversity. But still, the truth. A fire does reveal a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. When adversity is honored, life is appreciated as oscillating cycles of deterioration and renewal. Like, hello, witches, we have to have autumn and winter before we get back to spring. Even if you don't live there cyclically, it's sure, like, don't live in that kind of zone, right? If you live on the equator or on the North Pole. Deterioration is the natural process of new things becoming old, things deteriorate, while renewal is the process of old things becoming new. So there, we really, in a way, you kind of have both the old and the new represented here, or reverse that, the new and the old, but it feels like this ace, the fool, which is sort of like, I guess, the zero or the ace of the major arcana, this leap, right? Despite adversity, towards something that is really 10 of Cups overflowing and fulfilling. As you learn to honor these two interconnected processes, just as naturally as the changing of the seasons, you are able to embrace adversity. It's not a punishment, but a gift of renewal birthed out of the ashes of erosion. So there's something a little phoenixy going on here, a little bit of a death and rebirth perhaps, which would make sense with that, jumping off the cliff of the Fool. This mantra is ideal for processing unforeseen changes, because hello, 2020, overcoming superstitious beliefs, which means, well, if I do that, then this will happen, but if I do that, this will happen, right? It doesn't exactly work that way. And surrendering the ego. And remember, the ego is going to want what it wants, and as soon as it gets it, it's going to move on to the next thing that it wants, and that's fine. But the ego, as I've been saying, thank you, Matt Kahn, is an overstimulated nervous system. You don't make your best choices that way, right? So this idea of play, I don't want to say with this image of flames, like fiddling while Rome burns, but you sort of get that idea of this is going to shift, this is going to change. Let me play my role. Not do I have to enjoy myself here, but let's play this through, right? Like in golf, play through. Right, let's see how this unfolds, or as my guides say to me, just watch the movie, Mark. What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? I'm like, just watch the movie of your own life. It's worth the wait, right? So, we've got our two healing systems on the table. Let's get our two oracles, last cards down. The Whispers of Love Oracle for the voices of the higher selves, fifth dimensional and above, and the Healing with the Angels Oracle for the angels and archangels. Let's get these on the table. I'll put them all together, give you a blessing, and we're done. Isn't that right, Melchior? Here, come sit with Mama. Come here, Puddin'. Come sit with your mama. Boink, you got yourself a Melchior. Yay! Lay down, go CPCPs. Breathe. higher selves of all involved, please. I need one card in clarity, a whisper of love for the Scorpio collective. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. This new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus, October 2020. What is the piece of information, inspiration, or insight that you have for them, considering we've got the dreamer, the fool on the inner, 10 of cups on the outer, play from the Ascended Masters, saying there's a lucky piece of play here for you, but to honor adversity, to know that a fire reveals a path of renewed direction once the burning is complete. What do you say, the higher selves of all involved, for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, this new moon to full moon next October 2020? It's the Don Henley card. It's time to get down to the heart of the matter. The heart of the matter, there is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about, and we are dealing with a Scorpio. So I can feel so many different meanings there. One of it is that you're really not letting go on for what's going on. And there's way more going on inside of you than maybe even meets the eye, considering you might be struggling the slings of and arrows of outrageous fortune with this honoring adversity. And yet there's a playful thing here that might be very opposite to type, but something lucky here, something that maybe turns things around. But with heart of the matter, there is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is about. Now, I don't think that means recognize for a Scorpio outside of themselves, although they might get some, through play, some lucky insight, right? But to recognize what this is going on inside of you. Like, is this about childhood? Is this a traumatic thing? Is this some emotional baggage? Or are you an empath and just feeling everybody's everything right now, right? And hence any overwhelm. But there's something freeing and playful here for you as well in this. So to get to the heart of the matter, this might be getting to your heart's desires. And what are those? The very dreams that are written into these lives, as well as the calling of our own soul on the path forward, even through fire, right? Through the fire, through the limit, to the wall, to the fire, to the limit, to the wall. You know, I am very pro-con. Chaka, Madeline, and Matt. Genghis and Kula, not so much. They weren't good boyfriends. They weren't good boyfriends. I remember. Pass me around, will ya? Breathe. My angels, I love that I can get a chuckle out of the Gabrielites, the angels of water, please. My beloved angels and archangels, one card in clarity for the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. What is the angel they most need to call upon to help them heal, right? So as they heal their hearts, all hearts heal. This new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus, October 2020. Who is the angel assigned to them? Considering we have the dreamer, the 10 of cups, play, a fire, revealing a path of renewal once the burning is complete, getting to the heart of the matter. There's more going on here than meets the eye. Recognize what this is about, which means you probably have already cognized it, know it, so it's recognize it. The angel that comes in to help is the angel of freedom. The angel of freedom would cut you free from internal stuff, would cut you free from external stuff, would cut you free from the adversity once the burning is complete. Now, what's probably going on here is that you really, really want to play. You really want to enjoy yourself. Perhaps you've been a little out of balance, right? Work, work, work. Worry, 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 work, work, worry about work, working a bit on your worry, all that kind of stuff. This is a bit of levity, and with this 10 of cups, go for the opportunity to play. It's not going to take you down to rubble. It is, however, the rubble is happening, and a way will be shown to you, but that you will have the freedom to choose it or not, right? What would the angel of freedom do? Show you what freedom you already have, as well as guide you towards the freedom that perhaps you have to get to the heart of the matter here and jump off a cliff. You do have the freedom to jump off that cliff at any time, but to get that right timing when that fire is done burning, revealing the path of renewed direction to you. Neat. I will say, not a screaming at the top of its lungs reading here for you, a bit more subtle, because so much of this is going on inside of you as a Scorpio, it would make sense, while this 10 of cups is calling you forward like bait, right? So let me put it together. The goddesses are talking about the Fool inside of you. That I can even move these around. And like I said, the angel of the freedom there is to help you jump into the new, because there is great fulfillment here emotionally, whatever this is. But it comes through the luck of play, right? So you can't be too over-focused and serious about this while you are honoring adversity. A fire reveals a path of new direction. A fire reveals a path of direction once the burning is complete. So there is this process going on, but if you are getting to the heart of the matter, and maybe, yes, there are others involved getting to the heart and the truth of that, but my sense is may these readings bless all hearts with healing, harmony, balance, and fortitude for the well-being of all. That that's kind of what's going on here. To get into your own heart, to find your own courage, to love, give yourself the love that only you can give you here, and that in tandem with the angel of freedom will cut you free from codependent bonds, addictive tendencies, all that kind of stuff, so that you can really jump off this cliff and move forward into great emotional satisfaction for the well-being of all. So, may the Scorpio collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs be blessed with all that they need this new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus, that they may get clarity, feel that dream inside of them about that Ten of Cups, joy, ecstasy, overflowing fulfillment with play involved there, while they honor the adversity, that things are transforming like crazy in front of them, but that they can get to the heart of the matter of what their heart's desires are, of what their dreams are, and find the freedom with this angel to be the best that they can be, to be who they were born to become in this lifetime, for their well-being, for the well-being of their loved ones, and ultimately through holographic responsibility and quantum entanglement for the well-being of all. So motivate. And so it is nice reading, not barn burners here, but there might be a barn burner here, right? So I hope you liked it. I hope you got what you needed from it. Please do like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment if you had. Help me reach my goal of 30,000 subscribers. Help me as a Virgo get me get my work out there. I would really appreciate that hugely, because I'm enjoying doing it, actually. I'm the fun one, right? Otherwise, wishing you all the very best and the very blessed of this new moon in Libra to full moon next in Taurus. My darlings, hail, farewell, and blessed, blessed be.